it's funny to refer to the youth when I feel like a lot of times we're referred to as the youth. I mean,
Oh, I know. I was looking around. I was like, wow, everyone in this room is younger than me except for like 2.
Right. It's weird.
One
I
of them
used to be
being
the
Jay.
young guy. Oh, 3, I guess, including him. But it was just, it was cool. Yeah, I remember when I was the young guy. I mean, started when I was 14. Everyone was older than me, and now I'm older than almost everyone.
Yeah.
So
You started when you were 14. Was that full time or?
yes. So when I was like 12, I was pretty much born into this world. I was rolling dough balls at like 6 years old.
Born into the kingdom of dough.
I mean, I remember like 6, 7 years old rolling dough balls when I didn't have to go to school. And I played hockey. That was another reason why I wore this my whole life. And yeah, then I started when I was 14, like 3 days a week. I was a busboy, $4 an hour. So, I started
$4 an hour.
$4 an hour plus tips. So it ends up
It's
being
still
7 or 8 or
above
something.
minimum wage for a tipped.
Yeah, it
tipped
is actually.
server.
Right.
I probably
In
coulda got,
Michigan, I mean, other states are a little bit different, but it's like $3.93 for a tipped server right now or busser, as long as they're making enough to make minimum wage and tips.
Yeah. So I think minimum wage was like $7 or $8 at the time, and so with tips, I got that and more depending on how I did. Although when we joke around, but it's not really joking, people who were around then said I didn't really do that good at first. Said I walked.
They
too
were just
slow.
nice to you
I walked too slow, but I learned that
after the fact.
pretty quickly.
Well, you obviously took constructive criticism well because you definitely don't walk slow today.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. Yeah, so I did that when I still went to school, and then I dropped out of high school after my 10th grade year, which I used to decide what I told people. I'd say, oh, I homeschooled. Sometimes I tell people I graduated public school, but that's not true.
It's more
I
of a
graduated my
flex.
own school.
I mean,
It's more of
it's
a
true.
flex to not graduate and look where you are today. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I really don't care. Like, yeah, I dropped out. I started working full time. I mean, I finished school on a Friday, and that Monday I started working, and I started working like 6 days a week. And
you knew what
so-
you wanted in life and you went for it.
Yeah, and Alex Rogers, who we know, he's made a couple appearances on our show. As he asked me because he was thinking about dropping out. He's very smart. Like he's gonna apply to Harvard, like U of M, like all these good
He's a
schools.
smart kid, yeah.
Oh yeah, super smart. And he asked me not long ago. He's like, "Do you think I should drop out and just start working?" And I was like, "Well, that's what worked for me, but that's probably not the best option for you."
When you're
Because-
academically so
Yeah.
inclined,
That's the thing.
where even if he wanted to do what we did or do, he has an opportunity to go to Harvard. To have that opportunity
Yeah.
is insane, and it will give you a different path to get there, but it's not a bad path, I don't think.
No,
And
I don't think he really wants to go to Harvard. I think it's more of like
I can.
say like, yeah, I got into Harvard.
Yeah.
Well, and
Which is cool. I mean, that's pretty
That's
awesome.
huge.
the thing is with most people, they go into college straight from school, right? And a lot of those students at Ivy League colleges and those bigger universities, they didn't really have any work experience or real life experience
Yeah.
outside of academics.
It's all book smart.
Prior to going to college. So I think in that regard, Alex has a lot going for him because he has a lot of work experience and he just has a variety of skills that he's developed while working with us
Yeah.
that will bring him very far in life. So if you compound that with college, I think the sky's the limit with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I dropped out of high school. I don't care now because there's actually a couple of my buddies from high school who are doing really well, and I'm proud of them. But I think I'm doing all right. Doing
I'd
better
say
than a
so.
lot of people I know. So I
Yeah.
don't even care now. Yeah, I dropped out, and stopped playing hockey to work full time.
Follow me.